Maydwell in 5 is a weekly microlearning podcast hosted by Jonathan Maydwell, a learning and development strategist with over 15 years of experience helping people and organizations grow. Each 5-minute episode explores one focused idea across learning, leadership, and human growth, blending real stories, reflection, and actionable insight. Rooted in the belief that learning is about coming home to yourself, the show invites listeners to pause, think, and reconnect with purpose, people, and data that actually matters. It's a space for curiosity, clarity, and continuous growth, one reflection at a time. We spend billions each year on learning systems, content libraries, and training programs. Yet, learning transfer still breaks down far too often. The 2024 LinkedIn Workplace Learning Report shows that while employees value learning opportunities, fewer than half feel confident applying new skills on the job. Harvard Business Review reinforces this, noting that most training failures are not caused by poor content, but by a lack of psychological safety, trust, and reinforcement. In many organizations, learning is treated as a transaction. Attend the session, complete the module, check the box. But learning doesn't fail because people can't learn. It fails because people don't feel connected to the purpose, to the facilitator, or to one another. Without relational trust, learning becomes performative. People comply, but they don't commit, and growth stalls. Over my 15-year journey, I've learned that teachers understand something leaders often overlook. Learning begins with relationships. I remember an afternoon in my classroom. Students were building gingerbread houses. Cardboard, glue, and imagination everywhere. Most finished quickly and then rushed off. One student, Lucy, stayed behind. She worked slowly because every detail mattered to her. In a world obsessed with speed, Lucy reminded me that depth requires trust. She felt safe enough to take her time. Safe enough to think, safe enough to care. That same dynamic plays out in organizations every day. When learning environments reward speed over understanding, we lose the Lucys. But when trust leads, learning sticks, confidence grows, and ownership follows. So how do we design learning that restores confidence and drives real growth? I come back to my signature framework. Clarity leads to reflection, and reflection leads to growth. First, clarity. Learning must begin with shared purpose. Not just what people are learning, but why it matters to them. Clear intent reduces anxiety and invites engagement. Second, reflection. Teachers instinctively build this in. They pause, they ask questions, they listen. In the workplace, reflection turns training into conversation and performance into insight. Finally, growth. Growth happens when people feel seen, supported, and trusted enough to try again. When mistakes are treated as data, not deficiencies. Relationship-centered learning doesn't slow performance. It strengthens it. It builds cultures where capability and confidence grow together. This week, take a moment to reflect. Where in your learning environment are relationships being prioritized? And where are they being rushed? Who might be a Lucy in your organization, waiting for space to do meaningful work? Share your reflection on LinkedIn and tag Maydwell in 5. Discuss it with your team and reference the episode's companion to guide the conversation. This has been your Maydwell in 5 for the week of December 29th. Let's keep building learning cultures that grow with purpose, are guided by people, and informed by data.